What's up, guys, and welcome back to another monthly reset. As you guys can see, we have a new background. I am currently on Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas. Justin and I are on a vacation right now, a much needed vacation at that. But I figured I'd do my monthly reset, kind of reflect back on my first 12-week year, see what went well, what went wrong, what can I improve on for my next 12-week year, and also plan some content out for my next 12-week year. So let's get into it. Normally I would do a entire clean of our house, but funny story, I cleaned before we left for vacation and I deleted all that footage by accident. So you guys are not going to actually see me resetting our house for the new month, but just know that our house has been cleaned from top to bottom right before we left for our vacation. But let's go ahead and get into some of the goals that I set for the first 12-week year and kind of reflect on those goals and whether or not I feel that the 12-week year is for me. Also, please bear with me with the lighting, guys. As I mentioned, I am on a cruise ship, so the lighting is not the best. On this side, we have our balcony where some natural light is coming in. On this side, I have the lights in the cabin, which are yellow, which if you guys know me, you know that I hate yellow lighting, especially when I'm filming. So please bear with me while I try to get this video out for you guys, because I really do want to reflect on my first 12-week year. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into my Notion and kind of take a look at some of the goals that I originally set for the first 12-week year and kind of talk through whether or not I met those goals or if I feel like I should continue those goals for the next 12-week year. So I had two words for my first 12-week year, which were creativity and consistency. And I can say that I really did my best with trying to get creative with my vlogs, and I tried out new editing techniques, and I can say that I was pretty consistent with my first 12-week year. If I'm not mistaken, I think I posted at least 6 videos each month in that 12-week year, which is a win in my book. So I can say that I met my goal of being consistent on YouTube. And if you guys know me, you know that sometimes mom life just gets in the way, especially with the full-time job. So I kind of like let my full-time job take the forefront because that's how we make our money. YouTube is not a full-time job for me, and I don't think that it will ever be a full-time job for me. It's something that I want to continue to do on the side. Okay, moving into the goals that I actually set for my first 12-week year. One of those goals was to live a more balanced lifestyle and lose 15 pounds. I unfortunately did not reach that goal. However, I can say that I made it a habit to try to walk at least every day. I didn't reach that goal every single day, but I made it a habit to get out, get some fresh air, and get some movement. So I can say that for this next 12-week year, I will continue on with that goal and actually strive to reach 10K steps per day. So we'll see what happens with that, but that's something I'm going to continue for the next 12-week year. The next goal that I had was to sustainably grow my online community and reach 5,000 YouTube subscribers. I unfortunately did not reach this goal either, which is okay because I was still able to grow 150 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you that recently subscribed to my channel, my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for all the love. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to hit subscribe down below if you are into working mom lifestyle vlogs, reset vlogs, weekend vlogs, all the above. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below. And I would say one of the biggest takeaways that I had for sustainably growing my online community is just showing up and being as consistent as possible. I am really excited and happy with the progress that I made for this first 12-week year in terms of uploading consistently. I don't always get a chance to edit the vlogs that I record, but I have made it a habit to make sure that I pick up the camera every single day to incorporate vlogging for you guys into my daily routine, so it'll be easier for me to create content, but I don't always get around to editing. So this 12-week year, I'm going to try something differently, which is to truly follow a editing routine so that I'm able to consistently push out the content that I want, because as I mentioned, I'm going to be focusing a lot on long form content, which includes YouTube and my blog. So I want to make sure that I'm able to capture all the content that I need in order to be successful with that. And I'm also leaning towards posting twice a week on YouTube and kind of dabbing a little into YouTube Shorts because that's what they're pushing out to see what happens with my growth. But I'm not 100% committed to YouTube Shorts yet because I don't know how I feel about Shorts and how they make your long form content perform. But I'm all for trying things out and to see what happens. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And one of the last goals that I set for myself in terms of sustainably growing an online community was to launch my blog. I was this close to launching. I have a theme picked out. My blog is set up to be hosted on Showit and WordPress. If you know anything about Showit, they do have plans where you can have your actual blog to be on WordPress, but the design is on Showit, and that's what I decided to choose. I decided to go with Showit because I don't have the time to sit and decide how I want my blog to look visually. So Showit just makes it super easy to have a pretty blog, but also have the functionality of WordPress, which is why I decided to go with that. And yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. My goal is to have my blog launched by the end of May, and I am on track to meet that goal. So far, I have about 6 blog posts outlined that I'm going to actually launch with. So fingers crossed I'm able to reach that goal. But of course, you guys are going to know here first when I actually launch that blog. So stay tuned for more details on that. So overall, I can say that although I did not reach every single goal that I've set for myself for my first 12-week year, I can say that I've learned a lot about myself in terms of habits and how to be successful with the goals that I set. I am going to continue on with the 12-week year for this next round, which actually started yesterday. So my new 12-week year is going to run from May to July. So within this new or second 12-week year, I have pretty much the same goals. My goal is to still grow my online community sustainably. That includes reaching 5,000 subscribers over on YouTube, to finally launch my blog, reach 10,000 page views on my blog, and to also grow my Pinterest. I am pushing away the focus from Instagram and kind of moving more towards Pinterest, because Pinterest combined with YouTube and my blog will actually help me reach my goals much faster in terms of growing my online community and monetizing both my YouTube channel and my blog. Because although the goal is not to be a full-time content creator, I would like to be a paid content creator. So this is something that I'm really putting a lot of effort into for this year, which is why my theme and the word that I have for this year is creativity and consistency, to make sure that I'm creating good quality content consistently, and I'm trying to be more creative with how I edit and just how I just show up online in general to kind of stand out from everyone else that's making similar content as me. All right, so let's move into planning out my next 12-week year. As I just mentioned, my top 3 goals are going to kind of fall into the same categories, which include 1, sustainably grow my online community, which is going to be broken down into launching my blog and to also grow over on YouTube to 5,000 subscribers. And also with sustainably growing an online community, one of the things that I really want to focus on this time is creating a content planner that allows me to kind of plan out my content for the full 12 weeks, and I can like kind of change things if needed. But one of the main things that I really want to focus on within this 12-week is focusing on my working mom diaries. If you guys didn't know, I started this series back last year. It was kind of inspired by Jenna Hong. If you don't follow her, I'll link her YouTube channel down below. But she created the Work to Live diaries, which is basically her showing how she balances her full-time job and some of her hobbies. However, I wanted to kind of put my own spin to that, something similar. Like I said, I am a full-time working mom. I do have 3 kids that are under the age of 5. I work full-time, and I have my own hobbies that I want to focus on. So with my working mom diaries, it's kind of following me in how I balance being a full-time working mom, how I balance being a wife, and still making time for some of the things that I love, which is creating content for you guys and being consistent with that, and making time for myself in terms of my health and making sure that I'm able to reach my fitness goals. So that is what that series is all about. I'm planning on bringing it back within a 12-week year. So I really want to focus on planning out that content throughout this 12-week year, and to also kind of like dab into some travel content. As I mentioned, we are on a cruise right now, so I'm filming directly from our cruise stateroom, and we also have one more trip planned, at least for right now that I know of. We're going to be going to the UK soon, and possibly Scotland. We're not 100% sold on that yet, but we will be going over to Europe, so I do want to kind of film that content as well. Let's go ahead and get into planning out our content. Again, this is not a set in stone per se schedule, but it's something that I could use as a starting point when thinking about what I'm going to be filming throughout each week. Okay, as you guys can see here, there are a few videos that are already planned out for the month of May. Some of these dates will probably be changed, especially since this video needs to come out first. Then after that, I do have my pack and prep video that will go up next. And then of course it'll be the cruise vlog. These are just like an idea of what I was thinking for some of the content for my Working Mom Diaries. Of course, these titles will not be the same with what will actually be posted on YouTube. Some of these titles may change, but I do have a working idea of what I'm going to film for the next few months. And I have like an entire list of possible videos that I can include in my content planner for the next 12 weeks so that I'm able to remain consistent and post at least 2 videos per week. If I can't post 2 videos a week, it's not the end of the world, but that is my ultimate goal, is to get to 2 videos per week, remain consistent, and just continue to build that momentum and just grow my community of working moms. So I'm super excited. That is what I currently have planned. Like I said, this video is not typically in the format that I would film my monthly resets, but I'm on vacation, so I figured I still film something for you guys so that I have something up for my monthly reset vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any video topics that you would like me to discuss, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my content planner. And if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.